Hi, I'm Hege, and since you've clicked this video, you probably know what it's about. But we're talking about how much money you can make as a music YouTube channel, just like me. Hey! I've been monetized since June of 2021, so I've been a part of the YouTube Partner Program for about 7 months. So today I'm gonna share my analytics, and we're gonna take a look at how many views gained how much money. And also we're gonna talk about what sort of determines how much money you make from each video. There are, the RPM, CPM, and what determines that, the geographic impact. So I'm gonna show you some screenshots and I'm gonna talk a bit to you about it. So as you can see, I've selected June 7th of 2021, which was a couple of days before I got monetized, until January 10th of 2022, which is today when I'm editing this video. And before I show you the final number, the blurred number, I just want to talk about how many views I've got and what factor sort of determines that final number. So if you want to see just the number, skip to the timestamp on the screen. Here you can see my most viewed videos for the selected time period, how many views they got, and the estimated ad revenue for each of those videos. And what's interesting is, if you look at the top two videos, you'll see a huge gap in their views. One of them has got over double the amount of views as the other, yet they're still around the same amount in ad revenue. And that's also true for some of the other videos on this list. You'll see videos that have more views with less ad revenue than videos that have less views. And why is that? Let's have a look at some of the factors that determine how much money you make from a video. So one of the things you have to think about when you have a music channel is that if you make covers or if you make reaction videos, you're gonna have some copyright issues. But there are ways to get around that. I could make a video on that because I did so many mistakes in the beginning. So let me know if you want me to make that video. I'll do it, But this is about the money. So let's talk about the money. One thing I want to mention about copyright is if you're copyrighted, you can be blocked and then the video won't be seen. But you can also just be copyrighted, but it doesn't affect the video. It will be shown, but you won't get any money from it. But sometimes with covers, they let you share the revenue. So yeah, you get a little percentage, but they also get a percentage from your video. So for the video with the most views, first of all, this was uploaded 2 days before I was monetized. It helped me hit the requirements in the first day. On day 2, I filled out the YouTube Partner Program application, and on day 3, I started making money. By that point, the video already had over 100,000 views, which then wasn't monetized. So that's one of the reasons the revenue seemed lower than it should compared to the views. But it still has way more views than the second video and slightly less revenue. They're the same topic, so the topic CPM shouldn't be too different. The reason the revenue looks this way is that the first video was copyright claimed, but with an option to share revenue. For the second video, I didn't get copyrighted for the first 2 months, so this is the amount it made in that time, with no restrictions. It got copyrighted about a month ago though, and they blocked it so it wouldn't be visible to anyone, which I think is an unnecessary measure, so I disputed it. And what happens then is the ad revenue goes into escrow, meaning the money is held until the dispute is solved. So I cannot see the revenue data for this video for the past 25 plus days. And even if the video is released and the claim is released, it takes a while before you can see the money that was made when the video was in escrow. It can take a month or two until you see that money. But still, with the copyright factors in mind, the revenue seems mighty low for such high view counts. This could be due to the video topic. For example, finance channels make a lot of ad revenue on their topics, while other niches and topics make less. But the geography of the viewers can also play a part, and I'll explain in a sec. So yeah, obviously the copyright status will affect how much money you make. So many of my videos, and some of those that gain a lot of views, are not monetized or they are shared, so it's very little revenue. Another thing that will affect your revenue is the geographic of your viewers. And I don't mean the geographic of your subscribers, no. I mean the geographic of the people that ads will potentially be shown to. And that has to do with how much they can buy. Lower income countries will typically give lower ad revenue, while higher income countries will give higher ad revenue. So that also affects my income from this, the geographical So yeah, it doesn't really matter because you want the audience anyway. You want people to come to you and watch your videos. I'm just saying that that has an impact on how much money you make and how high your CPM and RPM is. Not every viewer is showed an ad. Not every monetized video will show an ad. It depends on, like, has the viewer just seen an ad on another video, or algorithm stuff, you know? You don't gain money from every single view. And that's why it's counted as per 1,000 views, because if not, the amount would be like really tiny. Whether you've watched the video up until this point or you've skipped all the info, here's the total amount of what I've made on YouTube ads in 7 months of blood, sweat, and video editing. I feel like this is a good place to mention that I'm also on Buy Me a Coffee. If you want to support, I'd really appreciate it. So what you have to think about if you want to start a music channel, or if you've already started and you're just wondering how much money you can make from it, just keep the copyright stuff in mind. If you talk about just music related stuff and you don't use any copyrighted material, you know, you're golden, you can make more money. But if you do like reactions or covers, or just talk about music news where you use songs or whatever, just keep that in mind that it's gonna be copyrighted, and sometimes that goes under fair use, and you can dispute it if you've sort of transformed the material and it isn't like a substitute for watching the performance or whatever. But if you don't transform it, if you just show it, you're not gonna make money. Sorry. I hope you liked this video. I hope you found it helpful. And if you're starting a music channel, I wish you the best of luck. And yeah, let's just be open about the numbers, because it's better than just feeling that, oh no, am I doing something wrong? My numbers are so low. Sometimes it's like that for everyone, you know? So it's better to just talk about it to know what's normal. So that's what I'm hoping that I'll provide with this video. So I hope you found it useful. Let me know in the comments. And if you have any questions, or if you want to see the copyright video, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Like if you liked the video, subscribe if you want to subscribe for music content. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one. Bye.